Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy AC Gaming Pro, and today I'm here with my boy. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's goody, everybody? You know who this is. This is Nightly Inferno, the sauce god, aka the Inferno god. Staying front, staying sexy. It's good to be here, my guy. What's goody?
I see changes. Alright, bottles on me, long as someone drink it. Never drop the ball, fuck it, y'all thinking. Making sure the young money ship is never sinking. About to set it off.
Alright, yo, before we get into today's video, I just gotta say, scroll down into the description of my video. All videos from now on will have a link in the description of my video. Go ahead and click on that link and see if you like any of the products that I link in the description below. If you want, go ahead and cop some. You know, you might like some off of there, and if you do, it'll support me and my channel so I can make better content for every single one of you guys in the future. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop talking to you so the video can play and you guys can get straight into it. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to let you guys know that I now have affiliates in the description of my video, so just letting you guys know. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking, get into the video. Yeah. So we both enjoy this game. We both have high hopes for this game. Coming 2019, I believe, correct? Or
Yeah, 2019, man.
2019, Jump Force, the beautiful, sexy looking ass game that's coming up. Like, this game has high hopes for a lot of people, a lot of anime fans. This is gonna bring a lot of anime communities together. So we were just talking about a few mechanics that we thought would be kind of cool to bring into the game, and yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing here. So you want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll just say mine's first. The main one that they need to have. I'm gonna do like a separate video on this, but the main thing, if you guys ever play Dragon Ball Fighters, they have like a 3v3 play with actual players. So when you switch somebody in, it's like an actual person. So due to the fact that they have like the 3v3 mechanic in this game, which won't have support characters in this game, I think it'll be a great opportunity since they don't have like the 2v2 aspect like in J Stars, but instead they could just implement this 3v3 mechanic by when you sub somebody in, it's an actual human being. And I think that would be kind of cool to see all those people in one field, but at the same time y'all taking turns who could give out the hands. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be just really good to see. That's my opinion.
Actually, I think that's kind of tough because it could be like, obviously Dragon Ball Fighters is a huge community, big in the FTC, and there's obviously clans and fighters. It'd be cool, saying if my team had a clan and your team had a clan, and be like, all right, whose clan's better? I'll bring out 3 of my best boys. You bring out 3 of your best boys. We're gonna see who's good, and we just go at it. And I feel like that'd be tough.
I mean, it depends on like how they execute it too. Because we never seen a game like this where when you switch somebody in, it's an actual person. I mean, we see it in different games, but not in a game in this format. You know what I mean? The best, I guess, example for this game will be Storm 4, because they do something like this with the switch mechanic. So like adding like that feature to this game with an actual person, I think that would be very dope to see. And just like you picking your favorite Shonen Jump characters and you all just try to go ham on each other, bro. I think that would just be awesome.
And also give like a different way to play the game, just in case you get bored of playing 1v1, 3v3 with your boys. I feel like that's tough. So
yeah. So what about you, man? What you think?
All right, so I was talking about this earlier before we started recording, but I feel like a just guard system would be nice. You're familiar with just guards, correct?
Yeah, like perfect blocks and stuff, right?
Yeah. So obviously this is a pretty basic mechanic, but you get a just guard. I'll give it a brief description of what it is to people who don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what it is, but
yeah,
just guard. You time a block correctly, and there's either a small opening you get rewarded, or there's like an opening where you can counter attack. It pretty much is you perfectly block it and you can get rewarded, or your opponent obviously gets a punishment or a consequence for being just guarded. So I feel like that's a very basic mechanic that we could see in the game. I don't think it should be too hard to implement it in the game, but yeah.
I think they already have a form of just guard in the game.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that I was looking at the gameplay, but just in case they didn't, just guard. You know.
I think what type of just do you think they should? I don't know if this is the right format of like saying is the right analogy, but like, would you rather have like a perfect block system like in Stormfront where like when someone get on you, you could just perfect block and they get off you, or like in J-Star when you perfect block, you just vanish and you go like on the side of them or something, and then you start attacking? Which one you think would be better?
I feel like maybe they should find somewhere in between. You know, I know in Storm 4 when you get a perfect block or a just guard, you would send your opponent flying, you know, and it would create space to give you time to react. But also, you could also do something like you get a perfect block and you fill your meter up. You know how there's like a meter system for your ultimate attacks and super attacks. You fill your meter up, or there, you know, the little blue bar in the corner. That's kind of like your stamina.
Yeah.
Or their little blue stamina bar fills down. You know, consequence, reward. I feel like maybe you should find somewhere in between of that. You know.
And then also, if they were to add that to the game, I think it'll give opportunity for the game to be more strategic. Like for instance, I had this like idea, like I don't know if you ever seen Food Wars before, but there's this character named Soma. He's pretty much the avatar for my channel. He has the ability, well, it's not an ability, but he just cooked really good food. And I'm thinking like, what if they have like Luffy and Soma on the same team, and like you could make sure like if Luffy's down like his stamina or whatever, right? Soma could like help him, give him like some food or whatever to like power boost himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that. There could be like, say if you're in a specific map or something. This is a completely different topic, but if you're like you're in a different map, and there's like food laying around. Say if you're like in Whis' palace and there's like food everywhere, or you're having like a big feast and like Luffy's hungry, you can just grab some food, get some health back. I feel like that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope. And just to add on to what you're saying, I had like another idea for like a gameplay mechanic. I said something about like the environmental changes. So pretty much like if you remember when Goku first went Super Saiyan, like the environment kind of changed and there was like thunder in the background, lightning and stuff. I think that they could add that to the game too. So like for certain characters, the map will change in a certain way. So like, I don't know, let's say Ichigo, for instance, because based off what I heard from the manga, people were stating that he's so powerful that the landscape of the earth will like disintegrate or whatever. So maybe the map will split in two or something like that. I think that would be
actually Aizen did that. I don't know if you watched Bleach, but
yeah, I did.
Yeah, if you remember Aizen, you know, like if there was somebody weak around him, they would like start disintegrating. So yeah, I can definitely see that.
Yeah, that would be dope as fuck to see.
Yeah.
What about you, man? You got another gameplay mechanic before I say another one?
I was thinking about a parry system. Now, if you're familiar with the parry system, it's pretty much you like move the person's attack or open them up to be counterattacked. For Honor, if you're familiar with For Honor, does a really good job of this. Pretty much what you have to do is you time their attack correctly and attack back. But you don't hit them back, you just give them an opening. You pretty much make them stumble or something, and it leaves them open for a counterattack. So this maybe could be hard to see in Jump Force because of how fast-paced the game is, and I don't know, I feel like it'd be hard to just time a attack right, because it's actually really hard in For Honor to do it. Because even though the game is slow, like it's super hard. I don't know how they would be able to do it in Jump Force, but maybe they could.
They could, because I don't know if you remember this. There was like there was gameplay footage of Goku fighting Frieza, and there was like one moment where Goku ducked under Frieza's attack, and I think what they could have done in that moment was do an uppercut to do like another attack. You know what I mean? I think that's a way they could do it. So what you just said, they could easily add that to the game.
Yeah.
They just prove your theory right there. So they can
all right, on to the next one.
Another simple mechanic. They don't have to like do it like the old-fashioned way back in like the Ultimate Ninja series. If you guys ever played it, they had this gameplay mechanic where two jutsus clashes. You have to like smash one button. I wouldn't say that, but like they should have some form of a clash system where I don't know. It will have to be some type of button layout without like spamming one button. So you know what I mean? I guess a great example is like when Ultimate Ninja Storm 1, they had where Naruto or anybody just in general, we will do an ultimate jutsu and then the button layout will have to like press all the buttons until like you get the full ultimate juice, and if you fail, then the juice.
Oh
will
yeah,
miss.
yeah, I remember that.
So maybe they could implement that as a form of a clash mechanic where you have to press a whole bunch of buttons for it to work or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Something along the line. They need to add a form of a clash mechanic. Either you have to spam one button, or like you have to press a sequence of buttons until like one of the two win a clash. Like, can you imagine like, I don't know, let's say Luffy doing Gatling against like a JoJo character that's doing like a, I don't know the specific term for those characters, but they do like Muda Muda. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think that would be dope to see.
Yeah. You know what they could do? They could add like a button pattern that you have to do. Whoever does that pattern the quickest, that's who gets the win. Yeah. Or they could also do like a rock paper scissors system, but I'm not too much of a fan of that because then kind of skill is thrown away and it's more luck based. But they could also do that if they really run out of options.
There's just so many options that you could do for like clashes. Just I always want to think like, what if this move clash with this move? Like, I don't know, what if like a spear bomb versus like a Biju bomb clash together? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think that would be dope. That's just my opinion of it. It's your turn now, my guy.
So this is kind of a mechanic from other games that they do pretty good. An example is Super Smash Bros. But block/chip damage. Now, what I mean by this is, I don't know if you remember this, but in Smash Bros, when you're blocking, there's a little bubble around you. But if they are attacking you, your bubble gets smaller. Once it gets smaller, then you can't block anymore. Now, what this is really good for is, so you can pressure somebody to the point where they can't block anymore. So this could be a mechanic. So block spammers, people who just hold the block button, who play really timid. This could be a way to make people this could be a form to incent people to dodge, to fight back, and to actually play the game.
I think what you're saying is like encourage people not to just play one style, but they have to like play offensive. I think that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea too, because I'm sorry I keep bringing back this reference, but a lot of the Storm games do that too. Like, you block too much, your guard is broken. So you got that. For them to add that to the game would be a great idea too, because like I hate fighting people who just block all day and just fight after they find it's convenient for them. It has to be like balanced in my.
That's what I mentioned. Say if you're against a really timid opponent, but you have a good combo that you continue out. You're pressuring him, and you break his guard. Bam, that's it for him.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna go to my last one I have. If you have any more, you could go on from there. I'll just elaborate off you. But the last thing that they can easily do, because I've seen J-Stars did it, is combine ultimates. So how to pretty much just think of one ultimate combined with another ultimate, guys. It's simple. But a great example of this, if you guys ever play J-Stars, if you're teamed up with Sasuke, it's easy to do a team ultimate. It's pretty much the only character you can do a team ultimate with. So like, let's say, for instance, you do a Biju bomb with Naruto, and after you activate yours, Sasuke can activate his ultimate. So for this game, what they could do is, well, similar to fighters, you could have 3 ultimates mixed up together, but for certain conditions though. So like, let's say you have 3 swordsmen, right? You have Sasuke, you got a Zoro, and you got a Hide, right? And their unique ultimate jutsu or unique attack would be like 3 slices, but they all finish off with like their own special build. So like, I don't know, this would be crazy. So like, let's say Hide and Sasuke use the Amaterasu and Hide uses Dark Flame technique, but they stack it on Zoro's like Son or whatever his techniques be called. He got shit done, but I think that would be cool to see, bro. Just like they add it onto his sword, and it just, I don't know. I'm just thinking off the dome, but I think
that could actually be cool, because I could see like different combos that they can do with it. Like, for example, Zoro does like that little tornado spin move with his 3 sword style, launches him up. Ichigo does Final Genshin Tensho, hits him, and then another character finishes it off. Like, I can definitely see the different combos that you can do with it.
Oh yeah, now I think about it, that could be like Another feature they had in J-Star is where it's like a tag team. So like if you left somebody in the air, you use triangle, and then it's like a combined combo technique. So they could definitely do that as well for like any character. It just depends on how they execute it in a way. Because I don't want them to overthink it, because this game is only the game. I don't know if you know this already, but the game is 60% complete. So like they on a strict time schedule. They want the game released on a set date, because it comes on 2019. The core game done, you know. Yeah. Me personally, I would love the game to come out, I don't know, this year, but you know, patience is. So the
longer it takes, the better it'll be.
Yeah, true. I mean, I just need a damn demo, bro. Something. Give me something.
Beta to come out. Something.
Yeah. So, you have any more mechanics, bro? You want to add?
No, I think that's it. I did 4. You did 4. We brought out some extra ones that came into our mind, and yeah.
All right. So, thank you guys for watching this man's video. Subscribe to his channel. If you guys want to check out our video on my channel, we got some in-depth discussions about what one specific mechanic I mentioned in the beginning of the video, but we're going to dive deeply on that. But yeah, I'm glad I got an opportunity to collab with you, man.
Yeah.
You seem like a pretty cool dude, and I'll be clapping your cheeks on Jump Force.
Why the fuck you lying?
Oh yeah. All right, we'll see about that. But anyways, y'all, it's been AC Gaming Pro, and I'm out. Make sure you subscribe to Nightly Inferno. Links will be in the description for everything, the video that we do, and his channel. And yeah, it's been AC Gaming Pro.
Stay frosty, stay sexy.
And I'm out.
And peace.